Hello and welcome to Blood and Song. Sorry for the delayed start. Gremlins in the machine tonight, I am afraid. As ever, I am Johnny, your DM, and tonight I am joined by Brad, who plays Octavius, Sean, who plays Sixsmith,
Hello.
Christine, who plays Faeza,
Hello.
Ryan, who plays Ripper,
What?
and Dan, you know why you're last, who plays Lack.
I love Johnny. That's why I go last. Best till last. I love Johnny.
Perfect.
How was everyone's
That
week?
died on the ship, sadly.
Fact, true stat, as Sean is like to say.
No.
Good work last week, folks, by the way. Well done. I know I was in the chat supporting you all, but it was nice to give my voice a rest whilst ill. Tonight, I thought I'd make up for it and just kill you all. So,
That's right. Sounds
with that in lieu, I don't want to spend too much time before we jump in, because obviously good people have been waiting already 25 minutes. But has anything interesting or really exciting happened this week?
Yeah, chatting in the group, we've got Redbeard, old Redbeard Maximus, who's a friend of mine. Rowan actually he released a side project of his. He's released an album that he asked me to be part of and sing on one of his tracks, which is really good fun. So yeah, you can find it if you just search on all streaming platforms r.a.k, and the album's called The Come Down, which is really good. It's got some excellent artwork by Mira Hosner, who Rowan met while he was out snowboarding a while ago, and sort of really loved her artwork, and sort of there's a real collaboration between some of his friends back home and some of his friends here as well, like a few of the rest of us sing on it. It's really good. It's really, really
one
good.
of the tracks is terrible though, isn't it? Don't listen to that one. Which was the one that you definitely should avoid at all costs?
Vocals at the end are like.
Is it the one with there's someone on it that I just would not.
It's that
advise.
Ryan Scott guy who's like,
That's it.
I think he's a bit
too
good. I think he overshadows it all. So it's like that's the problem with that whole album.
And modest.
Yeah.
But
And
the Come
also,
Down, the
if
final track, that's my favorite. I have to say, I've listened to the album a few times. It is in my starred on Spotify, so it does appear every so often while I've got guests round, and I point out that's my bro. I'm proud of you, and and everybody involved. I know Rowan as well. He's
friend of the stream, friend of the podcast as well. He's been on an episode of Slash Tube as well. And also, if you check him out in Twitch, Redbeard Maximus, he also streams iRacing. If you're into sort of nerdy car races, he streams that as well. So go check him out doing 12, 18, 24-hour races with a team of them. Having to check tire pressure against temperature and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's a big thing, but he loves it. Yeah, real intense.
No, that's like camping, Dan.
No, this is what happens
Yes.
when we're 20 minutes
Yes.
late. Is we all get silly and we try and hide it, and it can't. It has to surface somehow.
No, sure. Yeah, that's my excuse. So well done, Ryan. That's really amazing news.
Yeah,
and well done on the album. That's so cool. Very cool.
The EP's called What Do We Chase When We Land?
Oh,
Cats.
that's good. I like that.
So we'll listen to it in the break.
Answered.
Christine, what you said you had exciting news.
I do. I did my first proper event this week.
Hey!
And I'm finishing at the Tea Room tomorrow. So I am officially going to be back to being a stage manager, and I am happy.
That's awesome. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. The event was a big corporate event in like an industry awards thing up in Liverpool Cathedral, and holy cow, that's a pretty place. Of course, once you figure out which cathedral you're going to, that helps, because apparently there's two in Liverpool.
There are.
There's one in Liver and one in Poole.
Yeah,
I got. I did a
There's,
film degree, and I got my degree in the Liverpool Cathedral. So that's just a little shout out.
Which
to
one?
Me. Not the Wigwam, the other
the
one.
Anglican one.
Yeah,
I don't think you can
I don't know.
call it that.
But yeah, it's definitely the Anglican one, because that's the one I did the event in. So you'll know a lot more about it than I will. Apart from the fact there are many steps, and my Fitbit was fully charged before I started. It's like 23,500 on day one, and then about 20,000 the next day as well. So a lot of them steps, but it's all good. I loved it. The events team there were amazing. And the cathedral itself is just beautiful. They do a lot of art installations and stuff, and I was just like, yes, I'm back in the arts. It's cool. Happy times. So that was my week. A bit exhausting, but full of the joys. So
Marvellous.
Yeah.
Anyone else had anything really exciting happen this week or anything that needs plugging?
My the India COVID relief thing I did, it got
Yes.
nominated for a Creative Media Awards, Asian Creative
Hey,
Media
well
Awards.
done.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
So that's really great. Mainly, my wonderful friend Irvin Iqbal who organised it, but it's very nice for him to at least be nominated for setting it up. So we'll see what comes of it. If I win an award, I won't be here anymore because I'll be too good for you.
It's such a beautiful song, though. It's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Creative all round.
I've got no news, but we have a very exciting thing on next week, don't we? That propels us for the next 4 weeks. We have a little micro campaign that's being ran by none other than Bradley Kershaw over there, Mr. K. No, that's weird.
That's weird.
It feels weird, doesn't it? I've never done that before.
That's not going to stick.
I'm not going to say Mr. K. But I don't know how much you want to say about it, Brad, or whether you want to leave it a surprise, but it's a very different sort of environment and it's a very interesting start. And because it's only 4 episodes, in theory, it will allow us to be quite unusual, quite weird, quite bizarre, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have a goose pimply feel, don't you? You sort of feel like 5 o'clock shadow, don't you, Brad? If I feel you as a DM, you have a sort of.
Sean, why would you take it? That just let everyone knew what he meant, and you took it straight to Smuttown. There was no need. Let's keep it clean.
We're all silly now.
No,
no, you're right, Brad. And I think also, like as we know in this game, we all love our characters, as you all found out last week when we did our, we were able to chat about it and have the sort of that episode we did. But this gives us a chance to sort of step outside of that, doesn't it? And just be. We don't even know what Johnny's going to be, and some people who know you who know him in the chat will sort of have some shades of what they might expect him to be, and all of us get to play something a little different. So yeah, that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
it is. Well, obviously, you'll find out more about why we're doing that later on in the show and possibly next week. But for today, for the last time in a little while, let's jump back into the world of Erionwel. Brad, roll that tape. Welcome back, folks. So, last time we left our adventurers, they had arrived in Jomengard in the rain and had headed to the village, kind of a village nearer the coast. They'd seen some strange, or heard some strange sounds from within the village and wandered up, whereupon they were immediately beset by some spectral figures. And that is exactly where we are going to pick up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the top of the initiative. And first up, if anything works today... Ooh, why I order... Let's try that one. First up, the first thing you will see is you see that these ghostly apparitions just start 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... walking towards 3, 4. One of them just 2, 3, 4. Ripper, 2 of them managed to get up closer to you.
Delicious.
And are going to sort of reach out, screaming. 15.
Misses.
And a 22.
That's going to miss. 22 hits.
Are we maintaining the initiative that we had?
Yeah,
a session.
So I've got it
Okay.
written down.
Good, because I haven't.
That's all right then. Last time, you take a grand total of 5 points of slashing damage as these some ghostly claws reach into you, and as they rip out, you can feel almost like hairs and bits of blood being pulled out, but when you look down, nothing's gone. It's quite a strange sensation.
It's like a reverse wax I got once.
I know why that's not working now, folks.
Surely that would be pushing hairs back in.
Yeah, it's like acupuncture, but really, really fine.
They just didn't eat it up enough, you know?
Yeah, just like that. So next up then, Octavius.
Okay, so what I want to do is cast Confusion to catch as many of the spectres as possible in the zone. It's a 10-foot radius. So I think I can capture all of them in, right?
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately I also capture Ryan in.
What?
Okay, what are their saves?
So the save is a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Casual.
Includes me.
Yep.
17, baby.
4 of them fail and 1 passes.
Okay, so effective target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn. At the end of each of its turns, the effective target can make another wisdom saving throw to end the effect.
Okay, I can't see exactly... hang on, let me zoom in a little bit so I can actually see the icons. Oh, he says. I will just mark these off for you so you can see them a little bit more easily. There isn't really a confused thing. Let's do afraid. That's a thing now. Okay, so basically all of them apart from that one, which I don't know why that one has been marked. Oh good, it's doing that thing where I'll just leave all of them marked for the moment and I will remember. Okay, 5 of them have been confuzzled, essentially. What else would you like to do? That's your action?
That is my action, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to move or anything.
Fantastic. Sixsmith, you are up next.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I forgot. You had Bane still up, didn't you, from last time?
Yes, I knew there was something going on. There was something cracking on that I couldn't remember. So yeah, I think that's probably it.
Octavius, you had Bane up, didn't you?
I don't remember casting it.
I have Bane written down.
Not from me.
Bane you.
I see you are here.
I don't know, but not from...
You know what?
I haven't
It's been
cast
2
it.
weeks. Just to really annoy anyone who ever writes a wiki page on this at some point in the future, we're going to ignore it. We'll say they're confuzzled. Real life, innit? Sorry, 6, you're up. You are currently 10 feet up on a small ledge.
Okay. For the record, I remember something interesting happening, but I don't know what it was.
We all got screamed at and we all saved, and then we ended combat.
Yeah, I wasn't Bane though, but something happened. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna leap. I'm gonna leap up and I'm gonna land. I'm gonna try and land behind the witch thing. Yeah.
Okay, 5, 10. So with a 10-foot run up, you could easily make that leap.
Bam.
So you fly about 20 feet forward and land behind the witch.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it the old classic scimitar. By the way, we haven't played this in a while and we've gone straight into combat. So if I forget anything important, can somebody remind me? Because combat's not my strong suit. I'm not talking to you, DM. I'm gonna whack him with I'm gonna whack this person with my scimitar. I'm gonna try and sort of get a bead on this thing as well. I mean, I don't want to know exactly any stats or anything, but I just want to know what I'm up against as I take a slash at it. Well, which is a dirty 20 to hit.
I mean, that will obviously hit.
Bang.
In that case, I will do a 9 points of slashing. And as I do the 9 points of slashing with the scimitar, probably, let's be honest, it's probably a land and, like with the sword down sort of thing as I'm trying to strike it, like a sort of down and B on Smash Brothers Link. I'm going to use the scimitar, and then as I do that, I'm also going to try and use my shield. Maybe as the sword lands, and I just like do that quick sort of move forwards with the shield. And I'm going to try and shield bash.
So the first thing is, as you reach down and you do slash at this ghost, you feel your sword pass through. You can see some kind of trail of wispiness coming off the sword. So it's done something, but it's not done as much as you thought it would have done.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. I will, as a bonus action, I will shove the creature.
Strength save?
With my shove action, I'm trying to knock it prone.
Okay, it fails the throw.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
And so you go to push it prone, yeah?
Yes.
So as you push forward with your shield, it passes through this spirit's body as it kind of apparates around it and then reforms, and it seems to be completely immune.
Fuck. Okay. I will use my second attack, as is my wont, and I shall... Just trying to see if there's something I can use to get a bead on this thing. Just seeing if I've got anything interesting. I've forgotten. We played a game last night with our family, and I keep confusing everything.
Ripper, you are on deck as a heads up.
Cool, thank you.
I just don't want to let this
Well,
go
you've
if
used
I
your
can
action.
something.
You've used your bonus action. You can, and you've got some movement left if you wish it, but that's it.
You still got a second
I
attack.
have a second attack.
Oh, second attack.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I've got. Right, yeah, okay, I'll use my second attack. I will try and... I'm going to try an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch the moves of... if I see that it's not doing too much damage to this thing and my shield, clearly I can't knock it prone.
Yeah.
I'm going to try an unarmed strike to see whether I can sort of give it the old... Pooah! Like, sort of...
Okay, make an unarmed attack against it then.
All right, that is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh,
So what's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier, it's +5. Is that what I'm doing?
So you will do 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you punch forward essentially with an unarmed strike. That immediately, again, you it's like punching fog.
Okay.
You can see it does something, but it doesn't seem to do as much as you would have hoped.
Okay. All right. Ooh, okay, that's me done. I'm going to stay where I am, I think.
Okay. Do you want to take a... No, not yet. Not yet. We'll come to that next time. Ripper, you were up.
All right, I want to move sort of diagonally between these two monsters.
Okay.
And then I want to... And you said last time, if I remember correctly, they're all connected to this middle one with, like, spectral chains, right?
Sure.
Sweet. So I'm going to attack the same one that Six attacked. And see what your boy gets here. A 15 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Lovely. So that is going to be 8 points of damage, but I'm going to expend a first level spell slot to smite.
Go for it.
8 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
As the
Which
first
will be halved.
As the first.
Oh, no, wait. You're doing this with your glaive?
Yes.
Yes. Not halved. Fully goes through. You can feel it connect. And to you, it feels like hitting a solid being as the glaive bites into it.
Fine. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, I said I was going to expend a spell slot, and I've already tipped it off.
Yeah.
So I'm nothing but a man of my word. So that's going to be 2d8 radiant damage. Let me just roll those. An additional 12 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, it's a big hit. And as you all see Ripper kind of pull the glaive in and see it bite into the body, and where Six's attacks had passed through it, leaving these little motes of spectral dust, you can see Ripper's glaive does hit like hitting a solid flesh. And then as he pulls it down, there is a bright flash and this smatter ectoplasm across the floor.
Bang. Then I will take my second attack, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
Hit a hit. Roll a damage.
Max damage 14 slashing, and then I will take bonus action to Polearm Master. 13 to hit.
Hits.
Lovely. That is going to be only. Oh no! I reroll ones on the damage die. I've got 2. So there's going to be 5 additional points. 5 additional slashing points.
As Ripper then brings the other end round and kind of cracks this spectral being across the head, you see again more ectoplasm just splash on the floor, and its outline seems to be shimmering and swaying in front of you now.
And that is the end of my turn. Thank you very much.
Ripper.
No. Oh, yeah.
As you kind of lean back, this creature kind of pulls itself back to you, but now its spectral jaw is dislocated, teeth are kind of falling out, and its hair just starts to stand on end as the colours invert like a cheap Photoshop filter, and there is this horrific scream. I need everyone to make a DC 13 Wisdom save, please.
So 6. Oh, 1 second. 6 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Only 6.
Something I'm good at, so it doesn't matter if I roll badly.
Famous last words.
You're the only
So-
one that
it's alright.
gets my +4.
+4. Okay.
You get a +4 to that. Everyone else doesn't.
I got an 18 total.
I need it because I only got 3, which means
A wisdom save, did you say, Johnny?
13. I'm gonna let you know the DC. Save is
Oh,
13.
I saved.
Oh,
Okay.
I failed. I got 12.
Okay. So, as anyone who fails, what you see is this horrific face takes on this abject terror deep in your heart, something you have not seen yet before. If you failed, you are currently frightened, which means on your turn you can only take an action to run as far away as you can from the target. You will get to retake your save at the end of your next turn. So you'll use your turn.
As being charmed or being frightened? Sorry.
It's frightened. It's not charmed.
Frightened. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So you will use your next turn to move and dash.
Is that a house
That's it,
rule,
and then-
Johnny?
No, it's frightened.
Frightened is disadvantage if you can see them and you can't move towards them.
There are 2 frightened. There's frightened condition, and then there is the frightened spell. The spell means you have the disadvantage on
sure,
attacks.
sure.
Condition is that you are bolting. It's basically like the same as turn undead, but for good guys.
Right, sure, cool.
Yeah, no, it's really confusing. Why have a spell and a condition?
It is very confusing, especially since in previous editions it worked differently as well.
Sure. Thanks, Wizards, for really making things easy.
Yeah, I know.
Next up, Faeza, it is you.
It is me. Hello. I would like to use a bonus action to cast Branding Smite on one of my arrows.
Go for it.
Cast it on an apple. Man.
Throw the apple at the enemy.
Clink, clink.
I'm sorry, this thing is immune to apples.
So Branding Smite obviously would cause radiant damage, and then with my action I'd like to shoot said arrow effect the crossbow.
Sure.
And send that straight at her if that's all right with you guys. Actions, come on. 6, okay. Does 15 hit?
Certainly does.
Yes, with Branding Smite.
Yes.
So, so question.
Yes.
So Branding Smite damage is 2d6 radiant damage, but do I also count the crossbow damage as well?
Yes, you do. It's cast on top of that.
Get in! Look at that. That's a good thing to do. So, so if I do 2d6 first of all for the branding. 6. Hello. Have that. And a 4. So that's 10 for that. And then where's the crossbow?
So all I'd want you to do is, can you tell me what the crossbow damage is separately to the spells?
Sure.
Because it will count differently.
Right. So it's 10 for the branding smite, and then it's
Thank you.
And it's 1d8 plus 3. 4 for the actual arrow.
Okay, so what you find, Faeza, as you see your friends getting attacked, you suddenly see Ripper look terrified, and Sixsmith, I believe as well, look terrified. You raise up your crossbow, slap something onto it that casts this spell, and just fire it off. The arrow flies straight over Ripper's shoulder in between him and the zombie, and straight into this creature. You see the crossbow almost just pass through harmlessly, but as it does, the spell just sticks on the outside, and for a moment, it's coated like they've just had water thrown at them. And then there's just a mighty explosion, and it disappears.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Get it.
Nice.
Goes down.
Bye-bye.
This... Sorry, what else would you like to do?
What I'd like to do is to probably cut the below Toots movement-wise. Just so,
Okay.
And then Toots, if possible, would like to hold her movement to do force empowered rends if anybody comes near us both.
Okay, she'll hold her action to do force empowered rend if anyone moves near you. Fantastic. At this point, can you all just make a perception check for me?
And while we're doing that, I assume because this thing's gone, am I no longer frightened of it? Sweet.
No. Yeah, the thing that was affecting you has disappeared, both yours and Sixsmith's. Frightened condition.
Oh, thanks, Faeza. It reminded me of an ex. Oh, God, I don't want to see that.
What do we have?
An X what?
We've got got a 22 for perception.
I got 16.
Okay. With the kind of mist around you and the sounds of the kind of ghostly zombies, I'm going to say it's going to be a DC of 17. Anyone over 17? You can see a saffron shape through the mists as to the south, Lak appears. Lak, it is your turn.
Yay! Well, I'm going to bolt through to run up to the southwest of Ripper, please.
See, 15, 20 southwest. Yes.
Oof. And I shall scream. I've been really loud. This is bizarre, but just a huge. And as he jumps through the air, arms like that, the arms burst out from around him, and they all need to make a dexterity check. I think it is.
Me too.
I don't know if it was a manual transition or what, Johnny, but I like some thumping beats going in there when that thing died.
They call me a sound wizard. No one has ever called me that. They all fail.
Amazing. So,
sorry, Dan, does that include me, or is it creatures?
No. I can. My arms attack what they were. So as he flies through the air, these arms, they're like. You can see them like full Dragon Ball Z just fly out.
Because they have got a 10-foot reach, I believe, don't they?
They have got a 10-foot reach.
Goddamn arms, man.
Here they go.
Oh! Let's put you up against some giants.
Oh my god! It's a get-on crit. That's 12 points of damage. When you roll max damage.
Nice.
So they all suffer 12 points of force damage.
Okay. They all evaporate in a puff, punched by these spectral arms.
Amazing.
Now that, Octavius, is how you make an entrance.
And as I land,
It was impressive.
As I land, one of the astral hands takes the spear out, and it turns out and they're all dead. That's it. Okay. What did I miss?
Ripper waits for a high five.
Oh, 8. You get 8 high fives.
Still in combat for now. I think Six wants to go over to Lak if we're out of combat.
You are still in initiative.
Okay.
You can hear faintly. I'll let you have with all your passives. You can hear more murmuring in the mists.
Can I use my action to cast Blur then, please?
You certainly can. Can you roll for me on the table? Yes, I've actually given you access to it now. You can do it manually if you like.
What, as in?
In there, if you just click on the roll.
Roll. Do I want to do this?
I don't know what's going to happen. Have we done this before?
Yeah.
That's not great. Okay, so now
roll a d4.
D4. Roll a d4. How do I do that on here?
You can just go roll 1/d4, I think. R/1d4.
Thank God for that.
Oh.
Woo! That's lucky. So for everyone not on Foundry at home, I'm not going to explain that because that is something that we know above the table that you're not supposed to yet. So you all see Lack's shape, just these spectral arms come out and then just, rather like the zoom filter he has on today, everything just blurs and there seems to be 2 or 3 Lacks sharing a single space.
And it's glitchy. It's like because I'm not fully in control of this, so it's like, remember the priestess we met ages ago? It's a bit like her glitch.
The fractured.
Yes.
So get out. As you stand
Have
there,
we seen this before, by the way? Have any of the rest of us around here seen this?
he has
effect?
blurred
Like,
around you
done it
before.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not this effect.
No, it did not look like this before. So it's up to you whether you think your character would notice and or care in the midst of, I will say, rain and mist. Magic mist, innit? Before geographers
Yeah.
bother me. So what you do here is sounds in the mist. Nothing appears to be coming towards you. Did anyone, sorry, can I just take another perception check? I just want to give you a chance to hear something. I am going to say at disadvantage for this next thing. Because rain and sound and mist.
Octavius, what a oh, damn it. I rolled a natural 20 on one of them.
Yeah, I rolled a 25 because I don't get disadvantage because I already had advantage from my armor.
Are we doing another
Fair.
perception check?
That is in grasslands and forests. You are in a village. I'm going to be pedantic.
Damn! Okay, sure, I'll roll another.
I know you live for that deep rules shit, Brad.
I do. Oh, I rolled a natural 20 on the second one, so 25.
Fine, we'll take it. You hear a voice screaming through the fog.
Human, like guttural scream or like scream for help.
Screaming, well, Octavius would know that it sounds like someone fighting. It's not, so as a point of reference, it wasn't, say, when you found the people in the last village and they were screaming because they were being attacked. This is much more someone is fighting and it's the screams of just onslaughts.
Sounds like someone needs our help, huh?
Octavius, you are first up.
Oh, okay.
Excellent initiative.
I hear screaming over there, and I run towards the screaming.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Can you make a acrobatics check for me?
Acrobatics, indeed.
Because you're jumping off a 10-foot high ledge.
17.
Pretty low DC. Yeah, you're fine.
Bit of flip and everything.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet gets you just ahead of 6. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I see anything yet?
Not yet.
Then I would like to bonus action dash. Action dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As you get a bit further in, you suddenly see another group around you in the fog.
I found them.
That voice. 6, you are up. The frightened effect has faded from you.
Okay. As I suppose a bonus action, I move towards Lack. Can I speak as a bonus action? I've forgotten. Yes, I can speak.
Yeah, sure. So you're going to use 10 feet of movement to get towards Lack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know where we are. Six doesn't know where we are or whether if the scream is positive or negative. So
Octavius did scream that he's found more of them.
He's more concerned about what's happening to his brother and what Offloki might have done to him.
True.
So he goes, how's mother? It's good to see you. How's mother? And he looks at the urn. What did Offloki do to you? You're uglier than ever. Okay.
I've been studying the shard. I thought I'd try it out. Doesn't feel very. I feel a bit. Anyway, it's fine. I'm getting an idea of it.
So many ghouls.
I think Octavius may need help.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course. He always needs help. Okay, I'll see you over there. Over there. And then I try
Brother,
my
before
best.
You go,
yes.
Take this, and he hands his spear.
Oh wow. Okay. That's a surprise. Wasn't expecting that.
Bear in mind, I can take it back at any time. So it's just for now.
He just gives like a sort of, like a stern and solemn thank you, but doesn't want to give too much ground, just like a heart. He'll just take it. He's not sure if it's like a little brother trick,
Yeah, because he did
Okay.
that to him earlier when we got off the boat. didn't he?
And
Okay,
so
conversation's
then-
getting a bit long for a bonus action at this point.
So now he's gonna. So now I'll try and use as much movement as I can, and perhaps my leaping to get into the fray
Okay.
with.
What's your leap distance again? Standing leap. You've got to use 10 feet, which you still have as a running jump.
Leap. I've just got to find it within the beyond one moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
The long jump is 60 feet.
Okay, that is easy enough. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. I'm going to say 50 will get you into the middle of that fray. I'm going to say with that longer conversation and receiving a weapon, that's going to be your turn. Managing to use that and jump and get...
Why did you come into the center of the circle?
Well, no, yeah. Well, I'm back to back with Octavius then, and I've got the spear
Sure,
up like I'm going for like a mammoth or something. It's like up.
Yeah. Dan, could I just ask, could you send Sean then the damage stats for the spear, not the expended spell list stuff, because that
No, 'cause he
requires
can't
overseeing
do
that.
that.
I just
Yeah.
get Dan to roll it if he attacks.
I
Yes.
might have different. Do
Oh,
I
you
not
have
have different
different
stats?
Oh,
for
Yeah, it's
that?
different stats. So,
Yeah, of course you would. Sorry. My bad.
right, it's fine. Oh, wait, he does, because it's dex based. It's a spear.
And it would also be considered a monk weapon for Dan.
But I am proficient, aren't I?
He'll be
Yeah, he's
proficient in the
proficient in
spear,
everything
it's
as a
not a problem.
fighter. It's all good. Ripper. Yup.
Well, I'm gonna move.
Faeza, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move 30 feet towards Octavius's voice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can I see that one to the right of me? It's
You
sort of
can
north.
just see it 15 feet away in the fog. It's a very blurred outline.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna blast it with the ray of frost.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, I rolled for damage instead by accident. I got too excited and clicked the button.
That's okay, we'll count that damage
That's
goal. if you can hit it.
Ryan. 14.
It just obliterated instantly
Bang.
as this ray of cold hits it, and it
Like Iron Man.
turns to icicles and just disintegrates. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't move any further. I can't. Yeah, that'll do.
Faeza,
That's all I can do.
you're up. Lap on deck.
So I'd like to move my full 25 foot and then dash. So I'd move 50
5,
foot.
10, 15,
I think that
20,
brings me somewhere near
25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you right up next to Ripper.
Ripple. And then if so I've still got a bonus action. I would like to.
You can use it to command Toots to get up to you.
Toots can move on her own, can't she? So she's.
Isn't
moved
it your
40
bonus
foot.
action to command her? Otherwise you stay still.
No, she can move, can't she? She can't move. No, I thought my bonus action was to make her do something. Hang on. I've got it down here somewhere.
I'll defer to the list because I know it's going to be impeccable.
No, she can. I'm sure she can move. I can't see the note. I can't see the note, but I'm pretty sure she can move. It's
I'll move her up, and you know what? I will
bonus
just
action
have a
is
look.
if I tell her to do something.
But I believe for pets and aids, the bonus action, like telling them to move, unless it's... That's what I said. Just let me look it up, because I know artificers are notoriously different.
Sure. Okay. But either way, so just have my idea where. Are you looking at it now, or shall I be doing? something?
Yeah, that's fine. It can move on its own.
Okay. I thought so.
That's fine. I
That's
knew you'd be right. I just wanted to double check.
Not guaranteed. So it's always better to check. Okay. I think. What can I do with that one? I was thinking that maybe I'll probably cast as a bonus action Sanctuary over Sixsmith,
Okay.
which is so he's warded against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets him must first make a Wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they've got to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Nice.
Doesn't protect against area effects though. But if you make an attack or cast a spell, then the spell ends, but it will protect you for now.
Oh, cool. Okay, so if I attack or use a spell, Sanctuary's over.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna bring them to me.
Depending on where they are in the initiative, or they might do a bit of
Okay.
Alright.
Interesting. So I'm just going to have to get an ability up on my phone because I remembered it's on a different account. Okay, that is your turn then. Lack, before you can move, Ripper, you see in front of you, Six, you see in front of you a figure step forwards. At first it appears to be one of the spectral ghouls, but as it steps through the mist where its dark shape should coalesce into this kind of pale apparition with the chains, you see instead a figure clothed in dark brown leather. They too have chains hanging from their wrists, but they are corporeal. They hold out their hands. They kind of twist their fingers and this blade shimmers and appears. It appears to be carved out of some kind of bone. They reach up their other hand before you and they say, "Kneel." And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
My line.
My line.
Johnny's stolen a character in advance.
So I assume they've made a wisdom saving throw, have they?
Tact. So,
Easy.
Okay. Let's see. A wisdom save, and I'm nowhere near.
No, you make a
oh,
charisma save.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Save. Oh, it's so skidded along the natural 20 and then decided to pitch over into 8. That's a total of 9.
Which is
hold
a
on.
fail.
Can I, before you do it, I've got a flash of genius as a reaction. So
What's the distance on that reaction?
30 feet? Am I within 30 feet?
Recording
Ooh.
stopped.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Please.
recording
Yeah,
stopped.
you
Recording
are,
in
you are.
progress.
There we go.
There we go. You are.
I'm sorry, I don't know what
Wow.
happened.
Nice one,
Wow.
Faeza. Faeza's
So,
on it.
so it's a +3 to an ability check or saving throw. I hope that helps.
11, 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Which, hang
Takes
on.
it to the borderline, so it's possible.
I'm in the wrong folder. There we go.
But great use of reaction, great use of flash of genius.
Yeah, loving it.
Very good use of it. Unfortunately, it is not enough.
Ah,
As you... Sorry, this is where I had it all loaded up earlier on Foundry, and then it ghosted out, and this character sheet is now not loading for me, so I'm having to get it somewhere else. Essentially, you feel, Six, you feel yourself pulled to the floor as you drop to one knee, and despite your best efforts, you cannot stand. Essentially, mechanically, you'd think I'd remember us, as I wrote the damn thing. Your movement is now 0.
Okay.
And you cannot do anything until you cannot stand or move beyond anything within your 5-foot reach
Okay.
until you break that.
Thank God I've still got Sanctuary on me, so that's good.
It is going to use its second attack to reach up, touch your shoulder.
Has it done a wisdom save?
It did on the first one, which
Has
it
to do
passed.
for every attack.
For every one. Good stuff, thank you.
I will check that.
Also, I'm just double checking as well.
Yep, 17.
It needs to be. Hold the line, caller. Thank you very much. Wisdom 15. Sorry.
As it leans forwards, it's going to make an attack roll against you. 6
I tried.
and a
No, we're doing well.
23
You really
to hit,
Yes, that hits.
which will hit. And as it reaches in, it does. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, that's not great. 10 points of force damage. As Octavius, you would see this. I'm going to say Faeza, you can see it as well. You see this creature just reach forward. You think instantly it's going to reach forward with the dagger, but it actually reaches forward with the other hand. Doesn't quite touch him. And as it pulls its hand back, blood just flies out of Sixsmith, splattering onto the floor, straight out of his neck. Like his veins have just been pulled open. Lack, it is your turn.
I can't see that, can I? But I can definitely feel my brother. I probably hear my brother scream.
Yeah.
You would
I
definitely
can't-
hear a scream.
I can't
Yeah.
contain a scream if my blood's being pulled out.
Right, in which case, I shall run 50 foot to the south east.
I'm gripping onto that spear so hard, even though he's taking the blood out.
Yeah.
I don't need it right now. And
oh, it's a minute like that. Yeah, you're not getting this fucking spear.
And if he did, boof.
Yeah. I'm going to try and attempt to punch him with one of my elongated.
Okay, I think. Do you need to be 5 feet further forward then? Because you're currently 15 feet back.
Yes, you're right. I do. So, in fact, what I will do, I can't reach him from there, and I've moved 50 foot. I don't think I can get to the one next to Brad.
You could always step of the wind.
I don't want to step of the wind. What I'm going to do is instantly call my spear back.
Yeah.
And then
maybe I offer it even in a way.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna misty step as a bonus action to behind it.
Okay. Fantastic. You're now behind it with your spear.
And I'm going to roll on the table, I guess, again.
Certainly are. And just so you know, these do stack.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Here's hoping for a balefire. Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
That'll
so
do
as
me.
you apparate behind this figure, Six, you're on your knees staring up. You can feel blood gushing out of your veins. You look up, you see your brother appear behind him, the spear in your hand. You look, the spear's disappeared. And as you look back, it almost seems as though the blurring around Lak has shimmered to a bright white light, tinged with bluish gold.
So I've run, the spear comes into my hand, I disappear, reappear, and I'm going to slam that spear into his back.
Make an attack roll.
Attempt to, yes. Okay, that is 24 to hit.
That'll hit, definitely.
For 11 points of whatever damage the spear does now.
So that would be, still standard what it says on the
So
tin.
piercing, it says.
Piercing, but it is magical piercing.
Okay.
Great, 11 points in, and you see this creature groan.
And a wisdom save, please. Oh, con save.
Con save, 15.
It is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Are you using a key point to...
I'm using a key point to do stunning strike. So the spear, I see the pressure point just between his shoulder blades, and I stab it in, and then my elbow clicks into it. And you see him stunned.
And you see him absolutely stay there. Even though he's stunned, you still feel that effect.
Of course, yeah. I imagine that's not a thing. But it does mean with my second attack, my spear comes down, the bamboo bends to strike him on the head.
You have advantage, he's stunned. And as he's stunned, if you hit, it will be a crit, I believe. No, that's paralysed.
No, that's paralysed, yeah.
Damn you, D&D. Similar but different rules.
For some reason, it rolled at disadvantage, but it should be advantage.
Yes, it should be, so you can take the dirty 20.
Thank you very much. Does that hit?
Yes.
Sweet. So that will be another 12 points of magical piercing damage.
That's a big round.
No one messes with my brother.
Nice.
And that's good.
This creature, you can just see them reeling as they're standing there, their dark hood over their heads, not giving a lot away yet. That's you.
I am
Next
done. That is everything.
Up, these other spectral figures kind of move in towards you all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10. One is going to go for you, Lak, unthinking, and definitely miss with a natural 1. It didn't even roll at disadvantage. It's not going to have to. The second is also going to go for you, Lak. Disadvantage with blur. It's still a 19 to hit. Misses.
That is a miss, yeah.
Damn monks and their AC, man. The next is going to make an attack at advantage against you, Six, because you are down, for a 19 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
What's your AC now?
20.
Nice. So as this thing bites down, it just chomps onto your Iron Man plates, or gravity plates,
Yes, not Iron Man plates, no.
Legally
Basically
distinct. And the other one is just going to take a straight attack at Octavius for a natural 20.
No, we don't like those. We don't like those.
They're banned
Yeah.
from the DM, not from us.
Honestly, Brad, your bloody luck is just redunculous.
Yeah.
Don't worry, roll minimum on dice. So that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice. I think.
Octavius, you are up next.
Okay. I didn't actually realise this. I've been reading my character sheet all wrong this whole time. Wildfire Spirit is a bonus action. So
Action to cast.
Okay.
yeah, I know. It's
Bang.
it's because I thought it was the same as Wild Shape, which is an
It might
action,
have been
but it's
might
not.
have been a couple of updates. Might have been
May well
might
have been.
updated the character, yeah.
So regardless, I'm going to summon my Wildfire Spirit 10 feet to my right, so it catches just that one zombie in its summon.
Okay, is there a save?
15 feet to my right.
15 feet to your
yeah.
right. There we go.
There is a dex save of 16.
It fails and is instantly incinerated.
Oh, okay. It's got minion stats. Then I'm going to have it move towards me. And then with my action, I'm going to use its fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of my choice in 5 feet teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space. So, Sixsmith, do you want to go 15 feet to the right?
What would be the advantage of me moving? I think I'm in quite a good position.
To hit him. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've been beaten up, haven't you? And you're-
Well, in Octavius's mind, you've just gone down to your knee and blood spurted out everywhere. So I'm trying to teleport you away. That's the idea.
No, that's fine. Shift me away. I can always get back in if I know.
Okay.
Like I don't know how long his line of sight is.
Speed
Maybe
will
it's a
be
touch
0,
spell or
won't it?
something.
So-
Yeah, your speed will be 0, so you won't be able to move anywhere.
Well,
And
it
you'll
might
get
break. It might break if he gets
Well,
out of range.
he gets a save at the
Yeah.
end of his next
And
turn.
he gets a save. Okay.
Yeah. Shift
Okay.
me away. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you all look and you see this kind of wraithing fire just swirl around, and then there's an explosion, and then suddenly they appear 15 feet to the right.
And then I'm going to move another 15 feet past the bird, and then my turn.
Away to the east.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Using all
Done.
your movement to get you there. Magnificent. Next, Sixsmith, you are now up. You have an action and a bonus action, or both, but your movement is still 0.
Okay.
You can save at the end of this turn.
Interesting. Action and a bonus action. So in that case, I'm going to throw.
Maybe I should have put us 10 feet. Never mind.
No. It's good. I can throw a hand axe. And I will take an attack. I'm just having a brief look. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Throw
good.
2 of those bad boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Chum chum. I'm gonna take an attack and I'm gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Okay, make an attack roll against the Zumble to the east.
Oh no, I'm going after the main guy.
Main guy.
The
Go
guy
for it. Well,
who's-
he
Am I
is-
still having my blood taken out of me by him, by the way?
It was like an instant thing. It was like he pulled and this blood just spurted
Right,
out.
okay.
Burst capillaries. Gross.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I've got up and I'm gonna take both hand axes out and I'm gonna throw them. Pow. And I'm
Make
gonna
attack
throw
rolls
them
at the main guy then.
So
Those are
13 to hit.
advantage.
Of course.
Yeah, they are at advantage because they are stunned. Wait, melee attacks are at advantage. Range attacks aren't.
Okay, interesting. Well, I rolled a 13 both times, so that's fine.
Okay, so yeah, that would have missed for the first
Okay.
one.
I'll take the second one. For 14 to hit.
Misses. So
Ooh.
both these axes, as you're down on your knees, you're trying to curl them, and as you throw them, it's just as Lack manages to stun the creature, and it freezes and it doesn't complete its movement forward where the axes would have hit.
Yeah. Shit. So how does stun work?
Stunned actually does say attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Doesn't specify.
It
that.
doesn't specify melee. I thought
No,
it
I
did.
did look
Okay. In that case, we'll count those two 13s, take a second roll, and we'll So take 2
13.
more rolls for the
Okay.
second attack.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Oh, it's tense. 17 to hit.
Misses.
Oh,
Is that at advantage?
it is. Yeah.
So the narrative stands.
Yeah.
These axes swirl past, and you can see them just skimming into the wet muds
Yeah.
there. That is
So-
it. You have a bonus action left, and then you can take your save.
Does he take a? So does he do a save to get out of stun? Just because I've never done stun myself.
No, he's
so I don't know.
stunned until the beginning of Lack's next turn.
Interesting. Okay, I'm just trying to think about action economy. I don't know if because if I use the second,
Action surge.
No, yeah, whatever. Yeah, action
Yeah.
surge. I could convert it into a movement.
But your movement is 0 until the
movement's
end of this
0.
turn when you
You
take
could
a
throw
thing.
another 2 axes, though.
I could. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could. Yeah, now's the time to do it.
Now's the
Alright.
time to do it.
There's bugger all
Okay.
else I can do while I'm frozen in the spot. So
Go for it.
I'm going to use my. I can't remember what it's called. It's the action surge. There it is.
Yep.
Boom. I'm not happy about that. at
Take
all.
another 2 attack rolls at advantage then.
Okay. And I take out the good hand axes. You know, the good ones, like the good china, the ones that you don't.
The last
bring
ones were
out,
just
like-
the practice ones.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one's
exactly,
the
yeah. So 20 to hit. with
These ones are out of the
advantage.
IKEA catalogue.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
From Wilco's.
Not just from Lidl's in like the aisles where you're like looking
No.
at food and then you find hand
Don't be
axes.
just a little naughty, mate.
So what were these attack rolls?
That's 20 for the first one
Yeah.
to hit
At advantage.
at advantage, and then
And
the
the second?
one to hit. That's a 19 to hit with advantage.
First one hits, the second one doesn't. AC is 20.
There you go.
And then I'll roll to attack. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then while I'm here, I might as well tag on a little Battle Master thing. Let's see. What do I want to do with him?
Anything that has a strength or dexterity saving throw automatically fails when they're stunned.
That is good to know. Strength or dexterity saving throw. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to try disarming attack. So I've hit him, and I'm going to expend a superiority die. What is the number on it? Just because I normally like, I think it's 8.
It's gone up now, isn't
8.
it? You've got another. It's gone up.
I'm just going to check very briefly. I don't know where it is.
D8.
Features.
Is it? Oh, it's a D8. Okay, cool. Just wait. Just wait. You wait.
We are.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it in the end.
I'll change it to Muzak in a minute. That's fine.
I'm sure it's a D8. If it's not, then I'll take that as me being
It's a D8.
ill prepared.
It is a
So-
D8.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna hit him with D8 for. So add 3 damage to that, to the
Yeah.
13 damage.
Yep.
And he has to make a strength saving throw.
Which he will fail.
And so therefore I will disarm him of his weapons.
His bone knife drops to the ground.
Although I can absolutely guarantee you that that's not his only weapon because he extracted blood out of me with his other hand. So I'm just doing what I can, all right?
That was your second
Yes,
action. You have a
it was.
bonus action left.
I absolutely could try and shield shove the ground, but I think I'm just gonna. I
Yeah.
don't think I have another bonus action.
Take your charisma save then.
Is second wind a bonus
Oh
action,
yeah,
by the way,
you're
Sean?
right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my second wind because I'm damn near. No, I just.
You're hurt.
I realised that I'd already been come into this combat damage. I think somehow.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done. You should have long rested.
Yeah, I'm an
No,
idiot.
didn't we have like a? Did we start? I remember
Maybe I
we
took
kind of-
some. I think I took damage from the.
Well, we were on that
stream
ship
station.
for we were on that ship for weeks, so
Yeah.
No,
there's-
yeah, I
but
took
there was
damage
this-
from the end of the fight of the last.
There's-
Roll your healing damage, and then roll your charisma save. Just Ripper, you are up.
Thank you.
So it's 11 points of healing, and then my charisma save. I'm not sure what I'm looking for at this save, but I probably haven't hit it. I've only got an 8.
8.
Yes.
Not going to do it at the moment. Your movement remains 0 as you find yourself held to the ground.
Give me something quick.
Ripper, you are up.
Cool. So as the fire and the dust all as the teleporter, you hear as through the smoke steps Ripper, twirling his weapon like through the smoke, and he's like, "My turn." And he's going to step up to where Octavius was, which is next to that ghoulie.
20. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And I'm going to take strikes at the big boy.
You are currently 15 feet away. You'd need to move one step closer to hit the big boy.
I'm 10
Oh,
feet
you're 10
away.
feet. Sorry, I'm looking at lack. I got attracted to the colour and just... Ooh, shiny.
No, I'm 10 feet away, so I can use the thingy. So rolling
Go for it.
advantage.
You certainly are.
Bang. First one is going to be a 24.
Sure.
Let's hit that bad boy. Delicious. That's 12 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
How's he looking?
He's under a dark cloak. It's hard to see. These strikes are hitting him. Currently hard to tell.
Alright, I'll expend a second level smite on him then. So that's going to be 3d8. 17 points of radiant damage.
That's a beautiful hit.
That's an incredible roll.
That made
Come
me happy.
Bang. So,
Went
cool.
right through me, that.
How's he looking now?
He's under a cloak.
Lovely. I'll take my second attack then.
Still at advantage.
That's a 20.
Yep. Dirty.
No hits.
Dirty.
Just
Yeah, that
dirty,
hits.
Just dirty.
That's a
That's
shame.
another 12 points of slashing damage.
Christ almighty.
And then I'll take my bonus attack.
Yep.
15 and that one. So that's going to miss.
No, it's the advantage still.
Yeah, no, so yeah, I got a 15.
15. Oh, total.
15.
Yeah. So
15
as you
total and a 1.
go round, he can't actually move. He is stunned, but there's something in his aura that just means he pulls short
I'm trying
and
to
you're
be
not quite
too
sure.
cool. I'm trying to be too cool.
He whispered
Yeah,
it
yeah.
slightly, yeah.
Bang, hit the first one, expended the thingy. Bang, hit the second one, and then I sort of.
You leave that shit to me. Says 6. Yeah.
Brilliant. Faeza, you are up. Lack, you'll be on deck after that.
I think I'm going to try Branding Smite again. So I'm going to use that as
Okay.
a bonus action to cast onto an arrow.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot that arrow. I get it with advantage, don't I?
Yes.
You do. Everyone, don't forget to cross off your spell slots and resources you're
Yes.
using,
Yeah,
just as a
yeah.
reminder, as it's been a few weeks.
Always.
Well, that didn't work. Hold on. 7 plus 6. So that was a 13, which I know doesn't. That, but I haven't rolled for advantage yet. That was worse. No, so I don't think that one hit.
So what was the total? Sorry, there was some background music that just completely obliterated you talking in my ear.
Oh, okay. I got. I think the best I got was a 10.
No,
so-
they are going to miss. At advantage?
And with advantage, yeah. I thought I rolled a natural 1 on the second roll.
Oh, well, that would automatically missed, yeah.
Yeah. But do I? Because I've got extra attack. Do I get another shot?
Yeah.
Just a normal
Yeah.
arrow?
Yes, you
I
do.
missed
But-
that last time.
But you don't get to cast Branding Smite on the
No,
second one
no,
because
no,
you can
no,
only
I don't.
cast from spell attempt. But you do
But I
get a
can
second
still-
shot at advantage.
Okay. That is 16. No, 15. So
15.
You
So
see
again, these two arrows fly past. It's just at that moment that Ripper's going forward for his strike with the reverse of the glaive, and your arrows just dum dum dum, all 3 crossbow bolts into the bottom of the glaive. He kind of momentarily looks at it, and that's why he pulled short, unable to kind of pull through because he was worried
of
something
course
was
it was
coming
my
towards
fault.
him.
not
Not
him.
your fault.
It couldn't be his fault.
It's never my fault. I'm always right.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect,
I'm the
right?
main character.
I'm the main character.
Canonically untrue. Morgan Freeman appears on screen saying he was not the main character. And yeah, no, you go to shoot through the rain. It's hard to shoot at distance in the rain, even if someone's standing still. Super hard. And you're only little. Sadly, it misses. Would Toots like to do anything?
Well, as rightly
Get
pointed
her
out,
in here.
I've used my bonus action, haven't I? And so I shouldn't have done a held action last time. Luckily, she didn't use it, so it's not going to affect the combat. So I think I'll probably stay where I am, and then I'll have Toots next to me as she has just moved to, and then she can help. Actually, can I have a flip to the other side of him, to the west?
Of course.
And then we'll see if that helps.
There we go. So
Anything.
she takes a defensive posture just in front of you. Lack.
Pow 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 pow.
You can see just before you take your turn,
Yeah.
the head swivel a full 180
Oh, it's exorcisting. It's
Exorcisting.
beneath the cloak. You can just see these dark, pulsing red glows
Well, they
and a
look
ghostly voice.
They look
just,
Go on. What's he going to say?
just leaning forward, going, "This is not over, mortal."
Oh, you're immortal. Okay, then you won't mind me doing this, and I'll jab my spear really quickly into each eye.
Okay, take your attacks. It's the start of your next turn, so I
It's
believe
the
these are now.
end- Yeah, no,
it's at the end.
end of my next turn that it.
Yeah, still at advantage then.
24 to hit number 1,
Yeah, does it.
and probably I don't know what that one is. 16 will miss, won't it?
Yes.
He gets stuck in one of the eyes. So let's do the damage. Let's see what that is. 11 points of piercing magical damage.
Yep.
Stabby stab. And then I shall use a key point to do my flurry of blows. So let's
Make
spend
your
that.
attacks.
2 more attacks. So
Just with
stab,
your
stab.
arms.
Yeah, with my arms. So my spear's stuck in there, and 2 arms come over the top, one up. In fact, let's just see what the hit is, because then I'll let you know what happens.
Oh, you doing the bat punch, Brad? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, the bat punch. The old double-handed punch.
It's still rolling, jeez. So that is 23
I see it. I
for
saw it
the
in the
first
Matrix
hit.
trailer.
That will hit.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. It's taking ages to roll. What's going on?
Oh, the suspense.
Oh, that's a good land. 26 to hit.
Yeah, so both hits.
An arm's going to come underneath and punch him in the nuts.
Nice.
Or where you believe they should be.
Where they should be.
Yes.
For 11 points of force damage. Yikes! And then one
He
other
felt it in
hand...
his metaphysical nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Right to the soul.
Right.
And then next time he speaks, it'll be, mortal!
And while I'm hanging onto the spear with one hand, another hand goes down to the ground, and my legs come up in the air. They'll be surrounded by it because it's just flavour, but they're surrounded by astral.
Yeah, it's all good.
And I'm going to kick his head right back to where it should have gone.
Nice. For how much damage?
Let's see. For 9 points of force damage.
Ooh, it's
And
taking
then-
some hits.
And then, because the spear's stuck in his face at the front, I'll cool my hand and it'll evaporate out of his eye and appear back in my hand.
Nice.
Nice. An excellent round. Next up, the 2 spectral zombie-like beings are going to make an attack for you, Lack. 1 miss. Right, is it disadvantage? Definitely a miss. Second one. Natural 20.
Oh,
For...
On disadvantage?
on disadvantage?
Oh,
'Cause I'm
yeah,
blurred.
sorry. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ah,
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this, Christine. It's fine.
okay.
So you would take 7 points of piercing damage, but instead, as this creature rakes spectral claws into you, who's close by, everyone would see this. You see the claws almost pass through Lack, and he doesn't seem to take that much damage. So instead, you will take 3 points of damage, slashing damage.
Nice.
That is your turn. Oh no, there's one right by Ripper who's going to have a little pop. For a 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Shouldn't have kissed at him.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
as this one again leans forward, manages to find your hulking bicep holding the glaive, and just has a little nibble.
Yeah, love
and
bites.
And you can feel the ectoplasm sink into your arm, this icy coldness running through your veins, but otherwise unaffected. Octavius, it is now your turn.
So, Shrouded Steve, the guy with the rotating neck.
Shrouded Steve.
I love it.
Sure.
Steve.
Perfect.
That's it. That's him forever.
So,
I love
sorry, not sorry.
I will end you as a DM, just so you know. This is all coming back
You've
your
got
way.
you've got 4 weeks. You've got 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So, is he wearing metal that I can see? Weapon, armor, anything?
So you know that he's not currently holding a weapon
Chains.
because 6
got
4
the
can drop
chains.
it. He does have some chains on his wrists.
Cool. Heat metal on the chains at 3rd level.
Oh, bam.
Great, go for it.
Nice.
So he's automatically going to fail the save, right? Because he's holding them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So, well, he
Yeah.
has to make a Constitution saving throw or drop it, and
Yeah.
he takes the damage whether he can drop it or
Sure.
not on the first turn,
Yeah.
which is 3d8 fire
Roll your damage.
for 11 points of damage. Because my spirit is out, he gains an additional d8 as well for. That's a d4. Come on. There we go. For a total of 18 points of fire damage.
18. That's pretty vicious. It is still standing. You do notice now as these flames wreathe, like right by you can see these chains heat to an orange incandescence, blood and kind of
And
guts
like the
start
gunner.
smearing down. You can hear a guttural laugh emanating from inside the cloak.
So, bonus action, gonna move my spirit to within 5 feet. And
Of the
of the-
nasty being.
of
Yeah.
the nasty of Shrouded Steve. And I'm gonna get the bird to perform a help action to give advantage to the next person who attacks.
Fantastic. In that case, I will
Nice.
move it 1 over,
As it
just so it's not in direct.
Sort of like trying to peck
Yeah.
out Steve's eyes.
Nice.
Absolutely grand.
Shrouded Steve.
Shrouded Steve's eyes.
The crap cousin of C6 Steve. That's what he named
Yeah.
before he rebranded.
Yeah, we left C6 Steve behind back in the fair.
Yeah, for sure. I hate you all. Ripper. No, 6, you
No,
are up.
Definitely not 6.
6, you still have a movement speed of 0.
Yeah, I know.
You've used 4 axes.
Oh, well, I'm very like. I mean, you're a very generous DM, so I'm sure you wouldn't mind me using 2 more. So. No. Yes. No.
Roll a percentile die.
I don't know what that is.
A D100.
D100.
Okay.
There's the likelihood, the percentage chance of you having 2 more axes.
67%.
67. So for a 67%, so we'll call that. Roll a d20. Anything over a 5, you have exactly 2 more axes.
All right. D20. 14.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
2 more axes exactly.
Okay. Ooh, it's tough.
Sixsmith, 6 axes. That makes sense, right?
Makes sense. 6 axis is the long lost third brother.
Love it.
PlayStation 4 controller.
Yeah, nice. I like that. That was good.
You have
Um,
advantage, don't forget as well.
Thank you. I'm just bummed out because I have 2 attacks, so it's like, yeah, no, okay, no, of course that's fine. But yeah, okay, good. Sorry, I was thinking of my my super extra attack. All right, so that's 26 to hit with 1 with advantage.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oops, I forgot to roll advantage. That is.
Oh, no, you no longer have advantage on him. Oh, no, you do, because the guy's given the help action. That's fine. Yeah.
So that's 16 with the second one to hit with advantage with my.
Second one misses.
Okay. Okay. Yep. With the first one, I'll do 9 points of damage.
9 points of slashing damage.
And then let me see in my Battle Master box of tricks what fun things I can do to.
Now you've had a whole round to read through and prepare.
I definitely did as well. I'm gonna go with. Okay. And is he still stunned?
No.
No. Okay.
No, he's not.
Okay. Very simply. Oh man, I can't remember the turn order. So many interesting things I can do. I'm gonna try and use trip attack on him.
Sure.
So he has a DC of 16 if I when I roll this. So I add 1 extra damage to it, so that's 10 points of damage with the hand axe. And he must make a strength saving throw, DC 16.
16 what? Strength. Yeah, he passes. 19. Okay. That your turn?
I have a bonus action, but I can't do anything.
Take your charisma save.
Oh, it doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. That's a 5.
Okay. Ripper, you're up.
Sorry to interrupt again, but like I misread heat metal, and he does need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That will be a 19.
He saves, no problem.
So he'll take half damage.
No, if he doesn't save, he would have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Right. Okay. Ooh. I will take off that 18 points then.
No. He's still he has 18
right, he
points.
takes it.
He takes it, but if he fails the Constitution, he also gains disadvantage on attack rolls.
With you.
And
such a good spell. So underused.
Yeah, it's really good.
Takes metal off all enemies. No, it's fine. It's all good. Why would I do that? Sorry, Ripper, you are next.
Cool. I am just going to take 2 attacks at this guy. No one's really looking that fucked up, are they? Really?
Nah.
Well, no one has attacked these 3 other zombies yet, so...
Yeah, that's true. But they're just...
Don't worry about it.
They're just there, helplessly flailing.
None of them made us kneel.
You know?
Right?
I'm just going to take 2 strikes at Matey Boy over here then.
Okay.
But they obviously... Oh, they got a nat 20, baby!
Go for it. So this is at the Shrouded Figure, yeah?
Shrouded Figure. So he takes 14 points of slashing damage, flat, straight, and then I'll roll a d10 to see what I get on top of that. That's only 2, so 16 points flat out. No, I don't get max damage on smites because
they've
roll
damage.
No, we don't. No, we never.
It's like sneak attack,
early on, we agreed that it's not.
Because smites you can choose to use after you know you've got a crit. It's a little bit unfair.
Yeah.
Whereas like
And
sneak
also,
attack, you
was
automatically use, don't you?
It was on the flip side of if then we get smoted, then
Smoked, yes,
it's going to be.
Yeah.
I did give Ryan the option.
Fucking awful for us. So I've chosen not to do that. But I will smite though. I will smite on top of that though. I will
go for it.
Chuck one on. Just do a first level smite though. So just be just 2d8.
It's Smitet.
A smite, which I got 15. For.
That's not bloody bad. Ryan, you're rolling tonight, mate. Really good.
Really
good.
Pseudo RNG is really helping in my favour. Let me just mark off that spell slot, and then I shall do another attack. This is just a regular one again, and that is going to be a 26.
Roll damage. You guys are wailing on this guy.
Lovely.
Bloody stunning strike.
We don't like people that subjugate us. That's the thing. We don't like people that put us on our knees. Right?
That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
You
Too
all
close
notice
to my ancestors. That's what it was.
Greenish, dark, like discoloured blood pooling around him, pooling out of the cloak.
Do we start hearing beeps? Like, brr, brr, brr. It's the Predator. Sorry.
Were this a Bloodborne game?
Which you would love, by the way, wouldn't you?
I would. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would hear the music change.
And then again, I keep trying to be too fancy with the bottom end of this thingy. I tried spinning it around my head a few times first. I just haven't got that bit right yet with the glaive, and so I missed with my bonus attack.
But the bottom hasn't got the extended bit, is it, on it? So you've measured and you
So I'm like, it's just running with short every time.
Faeza. Unless there's a bonus action for you, Rip. Oh, that is your bonus action.
That was my bonus action. I'm not going to move. I'm good where I am. Thank you very much. Big boy damage.
Yes. I would like to. Now, question. if I go north 15 foot and
Yes.
try a diagonal cast, am I going to hit Lack with sorry, another 5 foot?
Hit me up.
if I
Whatever
go-
you want to do. Hit
Well, I'm
me.
going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Yep. Has they got a splash range?
Bad man. It just says it's a 5 foot. Hang on.
Radius, so that's in one square. That's fine.
No, it's 5 foot wide. So it's a line 30 foot long from me
Yeah,
forwards, and it's 5
Yeah,
foot wide.
5 feet wide. That's
That'll
fine.
get-
That's just
no,
a
that's
square.
Is that
That's
gonna
They'll
very
get
Okay.
him
very, very
and
clever.
the zombie behind him. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Zombie ghoul.
Strong
Go.
shout.
So if I, that's what I'm going to do. They need a Dex save of 15. Do I need to cast first, or is that?
Oh, if he was stunned, Christine, that'd auto hit.
He saves, but the ghoul fails.
Okay, so they get 2d4 damage, poison damage. Hold on, there's a thing, isn't there? There's a. Yeah, so each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, which is a minute, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash acid off itself and another creature. The creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. So it doesn't affect him yet. 2 plus 2, so that's 4.
Okay. So that instantly you see this acid land on this spectral being and it just disappears.
Yeah. Great.
The other creature seems completely unaffected by it.
Bastard. In which case, I will use my 15 foot. No, I'm going to have Toots come up next to me, and then that will be. She'll come forward 15 foot, and then we'll leave it at that.
Now, the creature in black turns to you, Lack. This blood pooling off. He just pulls off his cloak, and you can see rotted leather armor.
I hope it
bones
cuts the black, right?
poking
There's no
through.
nudity in this show. Yeah.
And what happens is you see bubbling under the veins of kind of this semi-rotted skin, and then just it explodes out in a 15-foot radius.
Oh, Lack, is he a flasher? Ah!
Can you all make a DC 17 charisma save?
Charisma?
No,
Charisma.
no, the answer is
Charisma?
no.
So that's within anyone in 15 feet.
Oh, phew.
So that is basically, that is
The
That's-
Indirians,
except
basically.
Octavius,
The Indiri
isn't it?
boys.
Indiri
Yeah.
boys.
The
Come
Indiri
on.
We're
gonna
boys.
take it.
And my bird.
Nobody is
And your
close-
bird.
Nobody is close
Do I
enough to me.
count as
Which is
15
just a
feet?
straight
Oh no,
D20.
I wouldn't be. Oh, I'm just about all right. That's
1, 10, 15. You are in. Yeah, you
Oh.
are in.
I'm in.
Oh, I rolled a 16 and I have no mods for the bird.
Natural 20 for me.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, just.
I think I get hit by that. That's 11 off me.
I have never done that before! Oh, you're
What
gonna
have
hate
you
me.
done?
He
Show us-
rolled
show-
max
show us-
damage,
show us-
didn't he?
Show us with the camera, Johnny.
He's
Show us
rolled
with the
max
camera.
damage.
No,
Camera.
no, like one didn't, but out of, well, I'm just gonna tell you because it's too cool not to. Out of 5d6s, 5 were 6s and 1 was a 5. So that is gonna be maths 24.
Astronomical odds.
27 points of necrotic damage to anyone who fails.
How much?
That also
Oh,
reduces
that's alright.
your max HP by 27 if you fail. Your total max HP.
That's
It is horrific.
How much damage? 70.
17.
70. No, it wasn't.
wait, what?
No, it
It
wasn't.
was 27.
27.
I don't know
But
why.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's
in-
much more reasonable.
Oh man. Just Toots. Just
Now these are, yeah, Toots needs to take it. So is your, how did your bird do?
He or she has 45 hit points.
Okay, cool, just checking, because I know some
Yeah.
of the minions have rubbish health.
Yeah.
Um,
He's one of the new
Mine
ones
is-
that have scaling health, so.
Toots will have to make it too.
She's got 17. Is that the save?
So she had 17, still got 17, or had 17.
What? No. What do you mean? Still? Sorry, I missed.
Have you
it.
minus the 27?
No, because she's. That was her saving throw.
Oh,
So
save.
did
Yeah, so she
succeed?
saves, so she'll take half then.
Okay.
So that will be 13.
Okay. Does that mean that we'd knock 13 off our max health as well?
If you saved, you take 13 off your max health. That was his bonus action.
That's really horrific. Can we kill this guy?
Welcome to necrotic damage.
don't
dead
like
things do dead horrible things.
52.
Yeah. Now, and can I just add, because I think a few people have figured out what this is already, you have Brad to blame for this specific.
No.
Brad gave me an idea for a subclass. So this creature is on its last legs. I'm going to tell you that all now because that was a big hit.
So wait, hold on. Sorry, if we passed, then we're all good.
If you pass, you take
Yeah.
half damage, 13 damage, and reduce your max by 13 until you long rest. You can all see this thing swaying. It's not good, and you see as it's very clearly at the end. It's in its last gasp. It is going to take both its attacks against you, Lak. As you've done the damage. The first one is a 21. The second one is going to miss with a 19. So the first one, as it is in last gasp, will automatically crit.
Oh, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
So that is automatically 32 points of force damage.
If anyone, if anyone
again-
watching, sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
Again, you feel this damage as he basically reaches out both arms, these veins flying around like this spectral, well, like this bloody
They were
cloud.
both at disadvantage, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. And as he pulls his arms out and he just pulls back, and you can feel where blood should just pour out of your veins. But again, it's almost like this white light erupts out of you, and it doesn't quite do as much as you think, so you can half that.
Lovely.
It is your turn.
Okay, well, he's done force. I shall do exactly the same thing. So he's like pushed his arms forward towards me. I shall grab those arms with my fists, and then I'm just going to headbutt him repeatedly.
Make your attack rolls.
Oh, you're angry.
Yeah. So that's first one's 25.
It's going to hit.
Second
How do you wanna
one
win this
is
story?
21. So I'm going to
Yeah.
keep. Basically, I grab his hands and I look at him and I'll go, I'll hold on to these till I see you later. And I headbutt him, and I headbutt him, and I headbutt him till his face caves in, and my spectral arms rip his arms off.
What have
like
you talked
letting
to
blood
Authority about?
spray
Jesus.
everywhere. Like ripping blood out of him.
We're
as well.
we're
Very
watching
cool.
Lak's slow
That is
descent
a
into
level of
madness. I think.
violence. That is a level of violence.
Well, as you do this, you all see as he rips them apart, almost like confetti, the creature bursts into grey ash and dust, and there is nothing left. In fact, you would all look down and you can see that bone dagger that had been there, that too crumbles and decays. That was your first attack, Lak, I'm going to say.
I mean, since I'm here, I'll take a 5-foot step forward, and then I shall try and strike out at the other two.
Okay. So your second attack.
16.
I mean, it's going to hit. Are
Okay.
you hitting both of them, or are you using flurry blows, or can you hit two
I
targets?
get a bonus attack for free, don't I? So
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks.
So roll the second one. As this one instantly, you just punch through one of the ghouls that just disapparates around your arm.
And then 17 for the next one.
Okay, but is that to hit? Yeah. Again,
To hit.
you hit it, and it absolutely again just in a puff of spectral smoke, you find yourself standing still.
And then I do that thing Neo in the dojo where he goes, and all the dust of this old thing just settles off his body.
And for a moment, just like Neo, the rain shifts around you and then starts to pour again. You can all still hear screaming. We are going to go to break because I realise we've gone on quite a bit. So we will see you back here soon, folks. I will pause the music. See you in a minute. Welcome back. So as these creatures, kind of these ashes lay scattered on the floor of the cloaked figure that you fought, you still hear screaming to the west, to the northwest, as we remain in initiative order. Octavius, you are up first.
Oh, not again. Right. I hear more screaming, and I run off in that direction.
10, 15, 20.
Very good ears. This is why
25,
he's a scout, huh?
30 gets you there. From there, I will say you can begin to see what lies ahead.
Oh, not another one of them.
Perfect. Fireball. Wait, have
Okay.
I already used my slot for that? I have not. Still got one more slot. Wait,
Yes, Brad.
let me just. I think I'm.
Did you cross it off because I know you used something earlier?
No, they've removed it from the class again. Why have they added it back and then removed it? They don't make sense. Yeah, it's not in my spell list anymore.
Oh,
I did. Look, Brad, I said you could have it, didn't I? Because it
I mean,
makes
are you
sense.
sure?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the reasons you took the subclass is because it had it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Just want to cast fireball.
Yeah, I want to cast fireball, but I don't want to be a wizard.
What's wrong with
Okay.
being a wizard? You're being anti-wizard, eh? On this
Yes.
stream?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Hey.
so I cast that at third. So-
Instantly, you see all these spectral figures just disappear completely in the flames.
Nice.
Oh,
And then
roll
a
for
dex save.
Yep. 22.
22. So they save and they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a d8. They take 35 points halved to 17 points.
And halved again, as it appears to take very little damage from your fireball.
Bound them. And my turn.
Okay.
Found them.
6, you're up. You still have... Oh, the creature has gone. You have your movement back.
Okay, good. Ooh, that was difficult. I am going to do the old leap. You know me. Oh, actually, as I take the 10 feet past Lack,
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe like with a bonus action or something. I'm wondering if I, with his agreement, sort of take the spear with me. Seeing as it was proffered to me earlier on, I might try and sort of...
You
With
can
a sort
try, if Lack lets you take it.
I'll let him have it.
Yeah, sure. He holds it out as you start running.
I'm gonna take a leap to this creature and go like proper 300. You know, when the legs are behind
Yeah.
him, he's doing that proper thing, the proper Bahubali leap.
Go for
and
it,
I'm
make
gonna
an attack
try and
roll.
Bring the spear down. Just give me 2 seconds to
If you miss, I've
re-equip
got a
it.
great. I've got a great thing that happens.
Don't say that. At least there's a positive for if I miss. Yeah. I'm just gonna very quickly add it back to my inventory. There we go. So that is a 27 to hit,
Will hit.
and
You're measuring a radius, Johnny. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Doing? I saw that. I saw
Uh-oh,
that.
Johnny's
I
measuring
saw
the
that.
radius.
Squiggle around.
Worth
I
it.
saw that.
Worth it. I assume. I don't. What's the difference? It says total one. I've never done this before. Total one-handed damage.
No,
Yeah,
two-
you're attacking two-handed because you're
200,
jumping.
1d8.
Yeah, so it's a d8.
So
It's literally just 1d8 plus your dexterity for damage.
I think he can use strength because it's
Martial.
a finesse. You can
So
you
I would
can
add
use
the
strength
5
or
to it,
dex.
would I? So
Yeah.
it's 8 plus.
Or
5.
d8 plus 5, yeah.
Let me roll a d8. Cool. 9. 9 total.
So this time as you strike down, you can feel the spear sink through what feels like flesh through this ghostly figure.
Oh, nice. It's about time.
You do have a second attack, I will remind you.
Bang! So I go in with a 25 to hit,
Yep.
and I'm kicking off. And this one is just a thrust straight in once I've come down. Pow! So
Okay.
I assume it's. Oh, it does actually calculate it in here. It says one. Yep, 1d6.
It's 1d8 because it's two-handed.
You can thrust it two-handed. And I would.
Oh, okay, right. This is nice. I've never used a shield before. This is nice.
The shield.
The spear.
Sorry, the spear. So the shield I've used many times. That will be 7 this time. 7 attack. And
7 to hit or 7
Yeah,
damage?
7
Oh no, 7 damage because you rolled a 20. Yeah,
damage,
that's
yeah.
fine. Great, so that's your attack and your attack.
Very
Bonus
nice.
action left.
With that attack, I'm going to use a Battle Master maneuver,
Yep.
and I'm going to use my tough one. I think I'm going to use trip attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well. I don't imagine that trip attack, like, it's not. If things are ghostly and whatnot, I don't think it affects it, does it? I don't want to go
To try it and find out.
really.
Yeah, the last time you tried it, it didn't work on one
Yeah.
of the other spectral things.
Yeah, because I don't know if that was because of the roll or if it's because I don't know how the Battle Master maneuvers work in 5e, whether they follow those sort of rules, you know.
Yeah, let's try to find out.
I mean, it's just sometimes that monsters might be immune to that status condition, and you don't know until you try.
Being
Yeah.
taken prone, for example.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
that's helpful, Brad. Yeah, I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna do a distracting strike. I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my d8. So I'm gonna plus 3 to the damage, which I believe
Okay.
is 7. Seven.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to try distracting strike. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. You add the superiority die to damage roll yet. The next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn.
Cool.
And then I'm going to try and hit it with my shield. I mean, it's a bonus action. I know it's unlikely to work, but I'm going to do it.
I
and try
would
not-
say you currently have both hands filled with a spear.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. That's all good. I'll take that.
Because you chose to attack two-handed rather
Yeah,
than
no.
one-handed and keep the shield out. Ripper,
Yeah, no problem.
you're up.
I will move 30 feet as close as I can get.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Where was I? I was there, wasn't I? Yeah, cool. And then I'll use my thrust fire ring to attack it.
Okay. Make an attack roll. You have
away.
advantage thanks to distracting strike.
I do, just in case. I'll roll it again just in case I crit. Which I didn't, so it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Lovely. That's only 9 points of frost damage.
Okay, thank you very much. Ooh, let me... As this cold damage pours out onto the creature, you see it just adds to its aura and it appears to take no damage at all.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Now that's the end of my turn.
Now you're all running towards it. This creature turns around, it looks to the sky and lets out a horrendous ear-piercing screech. I need everyone, aside from Faeza and Toots, to make a wisdom saving throw for me. No, sorry, constitution saving throw.
Should have stepped 5 feet towards the right. Sorry, Brad. Sorry, Brad. 11 for Ripper.
Okay, I'm going to let you know now. DC is 13. Okay, so let me know if you failed.
13 on the dot. 13
So is that hitting me as well? Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
Goodbye, all my hit points. I'm down to 0.
That's an 11.
So Octavius and
Can I throw my flash of genius at
how are you gonna use Flash of Genius against a magic effect?
Isn't that helpful in an ability check? Doesn't it say?
It's not. It's a saving throw, which it would normally
Is
work
it
against. I would, but
ability
this is a
check or a
creature
saving
ability.
Or a saving throw.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
saving throw.
how do you do it?
Fashion like
I
some
don't think
kind
the
of
saving
magic
throw-
stone that gets in the way of it.
I mean,
isn't it?
sorry to be on the
It's-
den side, but I don't think a saving throw is an ability check.
Well, no, it says thing or saving
says
throw in
saving.
it.
Oh, sorry.
I'll allow it because it's mechanically fair. I'm just trying to think. Can you flavour it
Give
for
it
me so
flavoury.
it's because it's a creature screaming. How are you helping? You can totally do it. It's in the rules.
I will perhaps, because she's usually got these little critters, hasn't she? Stuff. So maybe she can throw something that makes Ripper turn his head or something, like something a little.
Okay, so you're choosing
Maybe she
Ripper.
shouts or does something like
Shoot
that.
him in the
to-
ear like with a spud gun, but with earwax that sticks in his ear.
Yeah.
Okay, so
maybe-
you're choosing Ripper.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Ripper, how much do you add? Was it 3?
Yeah, +3.
Oh,
So-
perfect. I had an 11, so I get 14.
Octavius, you
Sorry,
drop to
Octavius,
0
I only do one.
HP as this scream completely robs you of any life force.
Right. Oh,
Good
Inside
out.
drop it down.
nice work.
Octavius is hit. Oh,
At this scream, that's going to be it. Oh, sorry.
It's my
If you
go.
succeed, you take.
Ah,
I love
You
variants.
take half your hit points.
No. Oh, that would be a great creature. Thanks, Brad. You take 10 points of psychic damage. Halved for you, Luck.
That would be where we lost some HP at the beginning of the game, Sean, when you were like, I've walked in.
Because he
Yeah.
went down.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
take damage.
No, you take that. So it's if you save,
Yeah.
you take the damage. If you fail, you drop to 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
How much damage was it? 10.
10 points of psychic,
So
half to 5 for you.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that is going to be the creature's turn. It is going to use its bonus action to turn invisible.
ah, fuck.
As it does that, next thing you see is running and jumping from the rooftop.
Can I just double check that, just initiative wise, because I haven't had my turn yet. They're ahead of me, are they?
They are now ahead of you. There are new creatures that are getting
Just
rolled in all the
double-checking.
time.
Sorry,
Don't worry, I'm
sorry
not
about
missing
that.
anyone out.
Okay.
You see what looks to be a young girl, 15, 16, 17 years old. Short, pixie cut, swept red hair. When I say red, it's on fire. It's literally flaming like Octavius is. She is wielding a wooden staff and she's wearing awesome coloured robes as she lands and looks around and just says, "Where'd it go? I don't see it anywhere."
Yes.
That's going to
Yes.
take her turn.
Accents.
Faeza,
Yes.
it is now your turn.
It's just going to slightly change what I was going to do, but I'm going to cast Sanctuary over Octavius.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to attack him, he and that includes harmful spells, must make a Wisdom saving throw, and the DC on that is 15.
Okay.
So just so you know, and then if the spell doesn't,
Thank you.
area effects won't help you against those, I'm afraid.
That's all right.
In which case, that means I'm going to have to slightly change what I was going to do anyway, because he's disappeared, so I can't see the bloody thing, can I?
Faeza, can you just make a perception check, just as a free action?
Sure. Oh, this might be alright. 18 plus 4, 22.
So you notice to the northeast some figures shambling through the cornfields.
Ah, bollocks. Okay. What can I do now? Oh my god, sorry, this is just throwing everything. Let's think.
No worries. I took bloody ages to figure my character out.
Maybe I will. Can I? How far away are they from me? 5.
So the closest one is 40 feet. Lack, you will be on deck after this as a heads up.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't have anything that's going to detect where that creature is, where they've disappeared to, so I'm not sure where they're going to have to go. Sorry, chaps. Instead, what I might do is cure wounds going to help.
Yeah,
actually.
definitely.
Yeah.
Need
it
to be
will
in touch range though.
25, 30. Yeah, so I can move 25 foot.
15, 20, 25 will get you right up to him.
Yes, so I'll do a cure wounds on him. Is it alright if I did that instead of the bonus action sanctuary?
I mean,
Sure.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, cool. So you 1d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is +3. So 1d8 +3 points for you. Do I have to roll that, or is that you?
You roll that.
Okay. You cast 6.
6 HP.
So, hey, you're back up with 6.
That's no
That's
sense.
amazing,
Plus-
Christine. You
that.
brought him back.
I don't know
That's
if
brilliant.
that'll do a lot.
Plus,
No,
No,
that's
he's
brilliant.
he's up. That's
Okay,
great.
okay. Yeah,
He doesn't have to do death
did you add your
saving rolls and all
constitution
that sort of
save,
stuff.
your con to that as well?
Did I add my con to it? No.
It should say 2d something plus, and then it should say your con thing, unless that's just a cleric thing.
That's
I
just
think
cleric
it's just a cleric
thing.
thing.
Oh, just a
it's,
cleric thing.
it's,
Thank
it's just spellcasting modifier plus thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So one
hang
class I never
Hang
play
on,
is
hold on, hold
healers.
on. When you
No,
cast a
1d8
spell using
plus-
spell slot. Oh no, it's second level, so actually you get 1d8
Extra.
per
Yeah.
for each slot
Second
level.
level
above.
will
So
be
here we go.
2d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
2d8
So
plus
you
3,
so add a 7, so you get 13. So that works.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Even
Faeza.
better.
Very
There you
nice.
go.
That's
And
amazing.
then-
Stepping up.
I hope, remember, you did reduce your maximum HP thanks to necrotic, didn't you, Bradders?
I didn't get hit by that.
Oh, you didn't get hit by it.
I
That's
bloody
fine.
had to lower mine. Yeah.
and then I will use, because that was an action, wasn't it? What can I do now? There is very little I can do now.
I don't know, that
Unless,
healing
actually-
healing thing
That
was
was actually
amazing.
Yeah.
really
I'm
good.
going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
That's another spell you've already
Yeah,
used. A
unfortunately.
spell. You can use a
yeah.
cantrip, but that's
Oh,
it
yeah,
now.
That's true. Okay.
No, Cure Wounds was an action, so.
I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, which is 1 to 3 pebbles. Imbue them with magic. So I'll
Sure,
have them
easy.
ready.
You're right by a fire pit. There's some stones there.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and that is my turn for now.
Fantastic.
I've used my
Lack,
movement.
you are up, standing in the middle of
Sorry,
this kind
can
of
I
muddy
move
patch,
Toots? Can I move Toots just south of me, please? No, that's
just south of you. Okay.
So I saw that scream happen. Can I guess it got me, which I was 35 foot away?
Yeah.
But it didn't get Octavius, who was 40 foot away.
No, it did get
Oh,
Octavius.
it's got some.
No,
it's some-
I wasn't hit by the chain guy's final act of
No, I mean
defiance.
the screamer. Who the screamer didn't get
It
someone.
didn't get
Faeza.
Faeza.
You didn't get Faeza, who was beyond you.
Yeah.
Okay, by 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to try and stay 40 foot away from this banshee thing. So I'm going to run up onto here, onto the top of the
Okay.
top of the roof, please.
Make an acrobatics check for me, just as you go. It's going to be
Horribly
pretty
wrong.
easy for you.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, you're grand.
So like
The
I'm
spectral
gonna
arms just spring you up,
spring me
and you
up.
just
I'm gonna
leap up
wooza.
comfortably.
And then I hold my arm up, and the spear disappears out of my brother's hand, and I'll throw it at the nearest thing that I've got there.
Okay, go for it. Make an attack roll.
Ooh, 15.
Hits as the spear hits, the creature just seems to explode around it, and then the spear just disappears in midair and just reappears in your hand, glowing.
Sweet. In which case, I'll use any remaining action I have to go to the back of that roof. Please.
5, 10, 50, 20. I think you still had.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely.
That's me.
These creatures are just going to shuffle 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I've just took that a bit too far. I think it's that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Up to that. That is their turn. They're not smart enough to start running. Octavius.
Okay, I am going to move to Ripper
Yep.
and cast Enhance Ability at
Yep.
second level to give him Bear's Endurance. So he now has advantage on Constitution checks and
Very good.
2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh, give me that, give me
Very
that, give me that.
good.
Take it. That's awesome.
You gain 11 temporary hit points.
Oh, bang! That's basically the top bins.
And then I want my bird to use its ranged attack of 30 feet, so it needs to move within 30 feet of a zombie, which it is currently, I think.
Yeah. The one just to the northeast of Faeza, yeah.
Yeah, so that's just a 1d20 plus 5. It's a 17, 23 to hit.
And
22.
As this fire kind of streaks out of your bird, the bird streaking down, streaking in and streaking back, the creature just again, almost cut in half, explodes into spectral goo in the rain.
That ends my turn.
Fantastic. Sixsmith, you were up.
Okay. Right. I shall... Good thing I've got some reach. I'm going to leap at the two in the cornfield.
Yep. 5, 10, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 will get you right in between them.
Bang.
Nice. And I'm going to do that thing that like people do when they're fighting two people at once and they're sort of going back and forth. And I'm going to try and sort of fending them off, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to hit the one to the north and then the one to the south.
Go for it.
I'm going to just get them with the old scimitar. Uh-oh. That's 11 to hit the one at the north.
Hits, it dissipates. Again, as you slice through it.
Ah. Shit. Does it count as a hit? So, like, just mechanically, can I...
You've used one hit, you've won one attack, and you've killed one creature.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, like, sliced through him and didn't sort of, like...
No,
escape.
slices through it, it
Lovely.
dissipates. The creature itself dissipates.
Lovely. And then I'm going to get the one on the south. And I'm going to hit him for 12.
That hits, and again, he dissipates. And you are now standing in a soggy cornfield. You still have your bonus action.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you'll let me throw my shield. Can I, if I hit somebody, can I use a... Do I have to use my Battlemaster maneuver on the same creature, or can I use it on a different one?
You have to use it on the creature you've hit,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do.
Yeah, because you have to make an attack roll. You can't make another attack roll without making an attack.
Okay. No, I can't. I'm not able to do anything with my bonus at the moment. So if I don't have any more movement, I'll just sort of stand my ground.
Cool. Ripper, you were up.
So there's not really much I can do from here, but if I feel like I'm gonna be, so I want to move 30. Let me move 30 feet towards the
10, 15,
yeah,
20,
as I pass
25,
Octavius, I give him like
30. Yep.
a little elbow and like a nod to as like in thanks, as he knows, as I sort of limber up a bit. I'm gonna give myself a bit of a like psych myself up before a game, and while I do that, I'm gonna heal myself for 15 with my lay hands on, which will give me I'll heal myself at 18. That's a nice round number. So I'm gonna heal myself at 18 on top of that, and that's all I can do for the time being.
Okay. After you, this creature starts floating 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I now need... No, 35. So Faeza, I'm going to need you and Toots and Ripper and Six. So basically everyone minus Octavius and Lak to make a DC 13 Constitution save, please.
What's the DC Constitution? I'll
Mhm.
the line.
23 for Ripper.
All good. So
12.
Oh, drop a drop. I got 7.
how did Toots do?
I'm gonna Constitution.
Yep.
Oh, she's all right. She got 19. So
anyone who got below 13 drops to 0 hit points as this whale rips out through anyone who passes. You take, I just forgot what I said, 11 points of psychic damage as the whale still causes you to grip your ears together.
Can I
Six
cause-
falls to his knees. Falls down completely.
Yeah, you are
In
down.
the mud, in the
Can I
cornfield.
cast shield as a?
It's not one of those spells. Sorry, it's creature ability, not magical.
Not.
It's a good call when it's a spell cast against you, but this is not a spell, sadly. So, next up, you hear this voice, this cackling, as a figure appears on the rooftop.
Uh-oh.
And it pulls back a spectral longbow that appears, pulls forth an arrow, turns, sees for people that fall, sees 6 fall, and shoots.
No!
And does an 18 hit.
Is that a
Oh, sorry.
disadvantage because he's prone?
Disadvantage because he's prone, and it's a melee range attack.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I
not
actually
bad.
forgot to add her mod. I just rolled the dice. What's her attack on that? +4. So 22 for the first one, but we'll do it at disadvantage. 20. Dead on. Does that hit?
Yes, yes.
Does that include me? Because I failed. As I dropped.
No, this is a single attack. It's a single attack. So, can you cross off 2 death saving throws? As this arrow strikes into your corpse on 0. That's 2
Yes.
failed death saves. That's their round. Next up, you hear a voice, a younger voice cry, "No!" She jumps forward. She reaches up towards the one on the roof, and she gon' cast. She is going to. You see the ground kind of erupt up. The roof starts boiling and moving like it is cursed, and creature gonna fail and take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as the earth kind of writhes up like some kind of monolith, whacking into the banshee on the roof and just obliterating it. When it comes back, you see the girl just fall to her knee, kind of panting, looking exhausted, but one of the creatures is gone. Faeza, you're up.
I've got a 0 HP, and this has never happened to me before.
So you've got to
I'm
roll a
not
death
sure.
saving throw.
So how do
Are
I
we
roll?
doing-
Roll a
Are we-
d20, just
Yeah.
a straight d20
Poke face.
on a 1 to Oh wait, yeah, you've got a. Oh wait, wasn't I rolling them? I can't remember how we were doing it.
No,
this
we
one.
were rolling them and whispering them to you.
You were rolling them and whispering them to me. So what you can do is you're going to roll
Yep.
and then just whisper me the number. Just text me on WhatsApp the number, but on a private channel.
Okay.
Okay. Lack.
Well, I'm not very happy. And I'm not very happy with this woman that's destroyed the thing that hurt my brother because I wanted to kill it. So instead, I'm going to run to the edge of the house roof and leap spear first, full sort of Troy. In fact, the picture of Lack,
Okay.
that picture, except his arms much further up. And he's going to try
10,
and strike
15,
it down.
20, 25.
I've got loads of room.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
That is a 26 to hit
Hits, roll damage.
for 10 points of force damage. Oh no, magical piercing damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then as it's stuck in her, I shall, since I'm still up, I shall bounce up with my hands and land on the spear to try and tear it through her body.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's 28 for
That hits, roll
9
damage.
points of damage.
Yep, it
And
goes
then-
through.
As I use the spear as it bounces, I bounce back up in the air and I come down 2 fists into her head.
Sure, use that flurry of blows. Gotta love them key points. Monks, they're not powerful enough. That's what I've always said.
They're,
Too
they're just not
underpowered.
they're just not versatile
Not
enough
versatile.
either.
No.
They do one
The
thing
thing
very
is-
well, though, to be fair. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that
and
hits.
Then 23 to hit.
Both hit, roll damage.
Everything's in the way. Why can't I move out the way?
I mean, sod Lakrishnu's propensity to violence. Like, Dan, your imagination is.
He was a
worrying insight.
yeah. What was Dan saying in the Q&A? Oh, he was a really kind, lovely, innocent fellow.
20 points of damage.
Up until this week,
20
apparently.
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
His brother's
Already
just
this
been hit
ghost
the ground.
figure is fluttering and moving. That is your turn.
Well, then let's make a con save for that person, please.
Right, sorry, just looking at the things. It is not. That is a con 17.
That is a save. I mean, I could make it do it again, but I'm not going to because that's just cruel.
Okay. Octavius.
I cast Healing Word at 3rd level on Sixsmith.
Okay.
I have... No, it's 60 feet. Yeah, I'm in range. 60 feet. Yeah. Which is... 12 plus a d8 for the spirit.
Bang.
17 points of healing.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very helpful.
Love that.
I was
Love
so
it.
so close to actually killing one of you.
We
And
have
then
little hopes. Yeah.
bonus action, my spirit is going to make a ranged attack. It needs to move within 30 feet of this spirit first, of the
5,
ghost.
10, 15, 20. That's close enough. Yep.
And then a ranged fire attack for 7.
It's going to miss.
Yep.
As it barrels forward like it's going to go into it, but it's worried about hitting 6. As all of Lack's arms just start wailing into the creature, it has to kind of bounce out and return to its original position.
Sorry. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Just move it back to its original position. I've already used my bonus action. I can't command it at all.
It's
My
fine.
bad. I've still got an action then, so I'm going to do nothing because all of my actions are spells.
Spellcasters! Amazing,
Yeah.
until they're not.
Have a little, have a
Um,
little,
Well,
have a
actually,
look
no.
around.
I can firebolt. I
You
will
can
use
firebolt it.
firebolt. I will use firebolt for
Did
a
you use-
27 to hit
That hits. Roll damage.
for 14 points of fire damage for a nice roll.
Bang. Yes, Brad.
I hate to do it to you, because it physically pains me, Brad. It is instantly halved, as the creature seems to be resistant to fire.
I already knew that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Something. It's
I already
something.
knew that.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
something.
Hey, still 70. It's all adding up. Sixsmith, you are currently prone on the floor, but you have been healed.
Ooh.
So you have half movement if you choose to stand up.
I shall choose to stand up.
Yep.
And man, I've not been in combat this long, starting to whittle away at all my bits and pieces.
It's like I planned it.
I know that I can't really do any damage to this thing, as far as I'm aware. At least it's not. I wasn't able to do it last time unless I had the.
God, if only you had some
Yeah.
crazy magical sword.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. I
Wow.
I use a bonus
Yeah.
action to switch between my sword. I stow my shield and my sword, and I pick up the butcher's shield.
There we go. Right.
Because I'm sick of this thing, I'm going to, when I use it, yes, I'm going to use my execution, if I need to.
Go for it. Make an
right.
attack roll.
Oh, well, that's very nice. That's a natural 20. So I've
Nice.
forgotten what we do. Instant max damage, I imagine.
Max damage. Yep.
So it's
And then,
18.
so that would be 2d6 plus 6. Oh, does that include the thing I'm going to do, the execution?
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
said you were going to do
with
it before, so
Yeah.
as you've stated it before the roll, I'm going to let you have the crit on that dice.
Alright.
Yeah.
that? All right.
So
well,
yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. So it's 9. This is without the max damage. This is just 9 plus 12. Someone
Okay.
else is doing the maths. Plus 2d6 plus 6.
Plus your sword
Plus-
damage again.
Plus 5d4.
That's 5d4.
Ouch.
How does this tail end?
Well, I'm not very happy, am I? because but actually maybe I am happy because as a fighter, maybe we've all been fighting in caves and we've been doing like little skirmishes and stuff, but this has been a real sort of test of our mettle as a group. So maybe I actually am happy. I'm on like the sort of adrenaline high. We're all safe. I look around, everybody's okay. I've gone down once.
Well, everyone except Faeza.
We will be. We will be. Don't worry. We will be. I think I'm just gonna do it really slowly. I'm just gonna like soar it into the top of this creature, and I'm just gonna slice it down like you're slicing a Serrano ham or something. Just gently, like you've got
prosciutto. We don't discriminate.
Oh, sorry,
but definitely the
prosciutto.
Italian version.
Yes, other cured meats are available.
Of course. No, they're not. Prosciutto. That's it.
I just really slowly, like when you have a brand new sharp knife and you're like, oh wow, I know what it's like to be an adult now. I bought my first knife. I go just gently through the thing like that. With I'm not even angry anymore. By the time I finish it, I'm actually quite zen.
Okay.
Just disappointed.
Yes, I'm just disappointed.
I'm not angry. So, as Six lying on the ground, you stand there and you bring the butcher's shears out, and you just bring it up, and then slowly down through this creature. You feel the spectral body dissipate, and suddenly you are all stood in the rain.
Healing word, 3rd level.
I was going to
Faeza.
say, well, no, let me rush
okay.
over. I'll rush over to.
Okay, that's a
Faeza
good
and
idea.
I will-
Yeah, otherwise I'll be
Yeah.
using all my spells.
Exactly. Yeah. So I rush over.
Octavius, you're the closest to this mystery figure. You need afterwards. You need to go and use your charm to.
Well, at the same time, as we're out of initiative,
yes,
I'm just saying you can do that,
charm.
right?
I'm gonna slide over and I'm gonna give her 10 hit points back.
This
Thank you.
young girl runs over to you as a group, kind of just casting her staff to the floor. The rain, you seem to notice, doesn't affect her hair, much like Octavius's. They're both just flickering and flaming. And she runs over and just says, "Thank God you turned up. I'm Ingrid. Welcome to Hingstead."
I
have no idea who she is, Ripper. No.
Okay, good. I want to ask, because I thought you both got flaming hair. And,
No, it's the
you
first
know,
time
like-
I've seen someone else too.
It's not okay to say, because they look alike.
I mean, look,
they
I
know each
didn't, I
other.
didn't say. That's why I didn't look. We get it all the time in Chinello when they're like, "Oh, you guys brothers." I mean, you two are brothers, but like,
Yeah.
like,
But I'm much more.
like,
we look
yeah,
very
I just-
different.
I
He's
didn't
short
say
and
it.
fat.
I didn't say it. I just looked quizzically,
stocky.
and he answered for me. It's fine.
So you see that this young girl has walked in this time over to Faeza, even though Ripper has kind of healed and Toots has curled around protectively. She just comes down on her knees and she reaches out to like, "Are you right there? Is there anything I can do to you?" And as she reaches out, you feel this healing energy flow through you, and you gain. That was cocked. Ooh, max. Ooh, max. 14 more points healing.
could,
No, sorry, I'm really bad at maths. 21 more points healing.
That helps.
Significant difference.
Really
I
bad.
could do it for a bit of that if you're hanging about. If you're offering it out.
I'd love to help you a bit more, but if I'm honest, I'm just a little tapped out. I thank God you
Alright.
got to me. I've been fighting these things, holding them off all by myself.
You've done quite well then. They were quite dangerous.
You're telling me I've never seen anything like that before?
This village is quite big, though. Is there nobody else here at all? What's
Ah.
happened to everyone else that lived here?
Sure, right, I forgot about them. Give me a second. And she walks over, picks up her staff, and kind of puts her hand to, you can see now, this longhouse that Lack had been on the roof of, kind of dropping down before he'd run over. And she starts just banging on the door. And as she bangs, there's this rippling around the door. And then the ripple kind of breaks. And a load of faces just appear out of the door. And you can see through there a long dark lit hall, long trestle tables. There is a fire in there, a huddled group of villagers.
Oh, got any
This
alien
girl turns to you and she says, "I'm afraid we need your help." And that's where we're going to leave it.
I feel. Listen, it's early days, but I feel like if Six has his connection to Avantika, I feel like Octavius might have a connection to whoever this mystery figure
She's
is.
15.
Oh, God, I didn't hear that bit. Hey, it worked for Romeo and Juliet.
It didn't work for Romeo and Juliet.
It definitely did not work.
Even Shakespeare in the 16th century knew that was wrong.
I didn't say a sexual connection. Maybe it's a parenting.
No, yeah,
figure
there's
that
definitely
he
a
needs.
spiritual connection, maybe.
Pocahontas was a lesbian.
That makes it okay.
Condone that.
This is not how we want to leave today. Is it? This is not the message.
Right, you know what this means? No more Erionwel for 4 weeks. So I've had it with all of you.
Oh no!
Does that mean we have 4 weeks to roll a level up now that we've reached a new land and defeated Hades?
Oh no!
Oh come on, that guy is at least 3 levels for all of us.
Taj even agreed. Taj even said in the chat that's some lovely XP you guys get for defeating that.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
one, Taj.
I've always
On our
Thanks,
side.
Taj.
Love it.
Taj.
Taj is on our side. He wants to.
Taj
see
the
it.
Navajo will have to wait. I mean, I'm not going to lie, possibly 20, 30 years. But one day, I will not do it. No, I will. I will learn and do. But I need to meet some actual Navajo people and talk to them first so I can, be equally bad at their accent. as
Send
English.
up some
I'm allowed
smoke
to do it. I know a
signals.
couple of Navajos. It's fine. Some of my best mates are Navajos.
No,
send
it's
up
not
some
the
smoke
case.
That's
signals.
not
Maybe
how-
someone will
yeah,
come
that's-
back.
No, none of this. Thank you for joining us, folks. I'm going to turn off this rain because I just also realised I really need to pee.
It's quite soothing.
I know, but not when you need the loo. Thank you for sticking with us. As we said, we are going to be having a 4-week break from Erionwel. Brad is going to be running something for us. The reason for the break is just professional commitments are interfering, and we want to make
Christine,
sure.
can you tell us why?
Are you under NDA? Can we know?
No, I'm not under NDA. Well, not for specifically. Now I'm off to work on the Paris Fashion Week, which actually works.
How
out as
cool!
Brush
So
your
cool.
shoulder off, girl.
Fashion
Brush
10
your shoulder
days.
off, yeah. Working in the
Casual.
Paris Fashion Week,
Damn cool.
I know it's very hard work, but it is. It's Paris, isn't it? Really. I've had to
Hells
fill out
yeah.
a lot of paperwork to do this, and getting a PCR test to travel anywhere is a pain in the butt.
Yep.
And
Is
very
it a
costly.
business
Wait,
expense
why
though? Are
they
they paying it
giving
for
you-
you?
Oh, they're paying for it.
Why
Yeah,
are they
that's
giving you
good.
PCR
That's
tests in the butt? They should be doing them in the nose.
No,
You're going
no.
for the
This is
right
why we
option.
can't have nice things. But obviously, we don't want to be in Erionwel without Christine because she's Faeza's a core part of this party. So we've all agreed between us we're going to take not a break, but just a pause whilst she's away, which gives me a chance to rest as well. Because as I say, we've been doing nearly a year of the stream now,
Yeah.
and
It must
it's
be difficult to get on your ass
believe
kicked
it.
as well.
Episode 40 was
You know?
today, so technically we've been doing 120 hours of D&D.
There we
Wow.
go.
And that's a
Not
lot of
bad.
nobody's, but,
and you're only level 7.
I know.
Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly.
So the official
Screw you.
1 year anniversary is October the 26th. So that's
wow.
a strange one. So
That's good. Well, we hope that everything will be all gravy by then, and we can have the whole party together and continue this adventure. New land with this new PC with an authentic accent.
Your hand's the wrong way around, Johnny. It's authentic.
Authentic with like a QE at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, authentic. And we're really looking forward to you being there. Thank you to Foundry for being our VTT of choice, although it took a while to fix tonight, and I'm still not entirely sure why. But, still technically in alpha, I think, or beta, so it's amazing. We love it. Thank you to Sirenscape. Epic Games do need epic sounds. You can find the sound sets we use in the descriptions below. Please check them out. They have some quite reasonable subscriptions. And for those people who don't just play D&D, but want to explore into, say, Pathfinder, which I love, or other awesome systems like CD Punks, like Cyberpunk Red, they actually have a load of Cyberpunk Red sets have just been uploaded and new Pathfinder sets, so that's awesome.
pretty cool.
Please check them out. It's very cool. Thank you to Incarnate for the maps, and thank you to D&D Beyond, as always, for hosting our characters. Ryan, if people want to thank us...
Yes. Well, first of all, you can thank us by subscribing and smashing the like
Yes.
button and sharing, because that's the way that we get this stream out there and our vocals. And you guys saw what an epic session we had today, how we've all really come into our own characters and sort of know how to collaborate and work together. So you can find us at Blood Song Party on Twitter or Blood and Song on Facebook and Instagram. Please make sure you're sharing and letting everyone know. If you want to find these episodes, if you're watching on Twitch and you want to go back and see all the awesome things that main character Ripper did, you can find us if you search
not
Blood and
canon.
Song Erionwel in YouTube. That will help you beat the algorithm. We upload every episode that we do there. Last week we talked about the previous arcs and the amazing characters that we built and what we're expecting in this new one, in this new arc. And we don't disappoint with that one. So you can find us everywhere. Also, if you're now commuting and you're back in, we break each of these episodes up into nice bite-sized 20-minute chunks for you to listen to on your commutes back and forth and trains. So if you fancy listening to it that way, you can search for Blood and Song on wherever you get good podcasts.
Thank you, Ryan. And once again, thank you to all my players for being wonderful. We will see you next week, minus Christine, who's going to be having an awesome time as we pick up with Brad being thrown into the hot seat. And you will witness, viewers, firsthand the truth that Brad becomes me when he's DM for dice rolling, and I become Brad. Our dice switch.
It's going to be a shit show. It's going to be a shit show.
Every time. So we look forward to seeing you. I've just seen the chat because I've actually got it open for once. Thank you very much, Taj. That's very kind of you.
Why did he say I was good looking again?
No, you're getting another present, mate.
No.
What, is that actually what he said?
Yeah, that's so
what a
kind.
legend.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
it's gonna get to you the same time the other present gets to Johnny. So
Sure.
who knows when that'll be.
Sure, but it's fine. We'll sort that out. And Taj, we need to sort out. We were talking about that food meetup where we all bring a dish and share a dish. That's the thing that has to happen.
Oh yeah. I was going to bring dumplings or I don't know, Yorkshire pudding.
I thought you were going to bring a tea bag, weren't you?
Plain bread with no butter.
No. It'll have pepper on it. Plain bread with pepper on.
Yes. Yes.
That does bang though.
That is an abomination. And on that note, we will see you next week. May the Great Mother guide you in all that you do. Good night, folks.
Bye.